Hi, I'm PhocusWire Editor-in-Chief Mitra Sorrells in the PhocusWire studio at the Phocuswright Conference, and I am joined by Jong Yoon Kim. He is CEO of Yanolja and Yanolja Cloud. Welcome.
Thank you.
So I'd like to start by getting your opinion on how digital transformation is helping properties improve their operational execution and the guest experience.
Please think of the fragmented process of data for hospitality and leisure industry. For example, if customer made a reservation through the OTA, they should start the check-in and room service and all the processes again in front of the hotel lobby because the data is not connected between the online and offline. Also, probably for their pre-trip process, usually plan and book is one of the process customers should do. But during the trip, they never use the travel services.
Right.
So for me, I printed out the voucher for my travel experience during the trip. So in that sense, if we can connect, if we can integrate the data flow between online and offline and pre-trip and in-trip, definitely it's possible to automate the process for the property owners. Also, customer can be happier to use this service. If I can use my travel service even during the travel, then it's possible to find out the location easily and it's easy to check in. And also, customer may use more additional services at the location, at the spaces.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I believe that guest service and the concierge service and the other services during the travel can be advanced if we can connect between the data, online, offline, and pre-trip and in-trip.
It makes so much sense. It seems like it's would certainly improve the experience for the consumers, no doubt. You know, there's a lot of talk right now, of course, about artificial intelligence. I'm wondering in what ways Yanolja Cloud is using AI to try to create some of these solutions.
We believe that if we can have enough data, vertically and horizontally, it's possible to make the most accurate the AI service for customer.
Okay.
So in that sense, we try to build the distribution service across all the categories. In Korea, we are distributing the inventory data of the accommodation, flight, as well as the entertainment, like a musical concert, even in terms of the K-pop stars, like Psy or BTS or Blackpink. Yeah. We are distributing the data to the platforms. Also, we are distributing the data for the leisure and the other travel-related categories.
Okay.
So it's possible to collect all kinds of the data from different categories into one. We are calling this as AI packaging. AI packaging is beyond the dynamic packaging.
Okay.
And also, it's possible to have the data vertically for the customer travel journey. So with these two kinds of data, we are building our own generative AI service for the customer. If we can achieve this vision, then customer can have the smart personal assistants for their travel journey, for their pre-trip and in-trip. And also, the property owner can enjoy the automated process.
Yeah.
For example, they don't have to have a kind of the kiosk or they don't have to have a lobby because the AI service can let the customer use our automated process without any kinds of the in-person touch point. And also, it's possible to enhance the sales in each spaces. So usually, if we are going to the amusement park, you can use the basic services for free.
Okay.
But we need to use more kind of the paid services like a restaurant or additional the leisure facilities and so on. So we will let the customer understand what's the best kind of the services they should use additionally to enhance his kind of happiness.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of opportunities there, it sounds like, for you to explore. So that's certainly going to be exciting to watch. I want to kind of switch our topic a bit to talk about sustainability. That's something that we're hearing a lot about. We're hearing that travelers are caring about it more and more. I'm wondering, how can technology help properties become more sustainable?
Green technology is one of the important topics we need to think of. with the data, it's possible to monitor what's going on. So usually we would like to optimize the electricity use of the customer. But without the data, it's impossible to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So in that sense, we believe that it's very important to monitor the electricity or the amenity use or all kinds of the items for the customers and properties.
Okay.
In this sense, we believe that cloud solution, like a property management system or the revenue manager and POS and hardware like a kiosk and so on, those kind of the cloud-based solution is very important to understand the data flow for the customers. And then also we need to understand why we need to use the cloud technology. It's possible to decompose the data. So for example, if I would like to let customer know it's possible to pay per each item, then definitely I can optimize use of the electricity to not to pay more.
Right, right.
So, but currently it's impossible to make a customer pay each by each.
Right.
So in this sense, with the cloud technology, it's possible to decompose all the items, and probably in the future, we can let the customer pay for their electricity, for their number of towers, for their amenity. And then it's possible to connect those kind of data with the robot or the other automated process. So that's the kind of the future of this hospital industry. And we did our internal study.
Yeah.
And if we can adopt this kind of the cloud-based the system with IoT devices, it's possible to reduce the use of the CO2 emission by more than the 40%. So I believe that definitely everybody should be interested in this kind of the innovation, because this reduction in CO2 emission is more useful than the electric vehicle.
Right. Certainly a lot of opportunities there. Those are really fascinating solutions that I think could make a big difference. So again, very interesting to watch. As we're wrapping up, I'm just wondering, as you think ahead to 2024, what are some future trends or technologies that you're most excited about for hospitality and for Yanolja Cloud?
We checked the R&D investment in hospitality and leisure industry, and we found out that the R&D investment was much lower than the other industries, even though total size of the industry is bigger than them.
Right.
So we believe that we need to invest more in R&D to innovate our industry. And in that sense, I think the transformation of this industry will be happening from now on.
Yeah.
Because we are ready with the new technologies like cloud or the generative AI and so on. So I would like to use the example of the electric vehicle. So with the combustion engine car, it's impossible to connect the data because of the low electric power and high fluctuation of the temperature.
Okay.
But with the EV, electric vehicle, it's possible to monitor all the data inside the car. At the same time, it's possible to connect the data with external kind of the devices.
Yes.
So that means it's possible to monitor and it's possible to control the data in the real time. So in that sense, I believe what's the core technology of the EV, electric vehicle? I believe the first is the battery.
Right.
Without the battery, it's impossible to make an electric vehicle. So similarly, I believe in the hospitality industry, battery is the cloud-based solution. Hold as a SaaS, software as a service. So if we can distribute the SaaS as a PMS or channel manager or internet booking engine, CRS, and the POS and the hardwares, if we can distribute this kind of the cloud-based solutions across the industry, it's possible to connect the data and it's possible to monitor the data. That's the beginning of the industry innovation.
Okay.
And then think about this. Why we are interested in the EV, electric vehicle? I believe that because if we can enable the autonomous driving in the future,
Right.
similarly, I think if we can use the cloud-based solution as a SaaS, and then we can start the new customers experience called as the generative AI in this sector. So like the autonomous driving, if you can use the generative AI with the integrated the data flow horizontally and vertically, and probably we can make another business models to enhance size of the industry.
Yeah.
So usually hospital industry has been doubled every 15 years, but I believe that if we can adopt the new technology like generative AI with cloud-based solution technology, it's possible to expedite the speed of the growth in this sector.
Yeah.
That's what you would like to have.
Yeah. That's one. It's a very interesting analogy there for the electric vehicles and the hospitality industry. It
We are
helps to
making the battery.
Yeah, I get that. That's very interesting. Well, we are out of time. Jong Yoon Kim from Yanolja Cloud and Yanolja, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting. Thank you.
Thank you.